Hello everyone, I'm Vicky, VJW Cosplay, and my other box comes. So my last video was when I took delivery of this. This is the Spectrum and Disney collection. It's the Ariel shell bag and makeup brushes, and frankly my favourite part was the bag. I still adore this. I just sort of sit and spend a few hours gazing at it. Well, I've also been using the brushes inside as well. As you can see, I've become that person who needs to label my makeup brushes because I thought I'd actually try using them for the actual product they're designed to be used for. Now, I didn't really do a price breakdown last time because I didn't think to do it, but yeah, this was retailing, or is still retailing, for $79.99, and so if you count the bag as an item as well, that breaks down to about £7.30 per item, which is probably a little more expensive than most makeup brushes. That's probably about the max I'd want to pay per. After saying that, this is probably a good time to put in the disclaimer of I don't know anything about makeup, I don't know anything about makeup brushes, I don't know if these are actually good or not. If you watched the last video, you'll have seen what a disaster I am. However, dropping that amount of money on the product has made me want to learn more how to use it all and get better. Hopefully, in the efforts I'm going to make, it will become worth the price. And what I also ordered, which there was a bit of a delay in shipping, which is why I received it about a week later, was the, let me just pull up the webpage so I can get this correct, the Ariel chest and dingle hopper set. Now there is a 5-piece dingle hopper brush set, which usually retails for $64.99. That breaks down to about £13 per brush, which that's a lot. What I bought was the chest and dingle hopper set, which is where you get the dingle hopper 5-piece brush set. Ooh. You get the dingle hopper 5-piece brush set, as well as this lovely little treasure chest box thing to keep and display it in. So as you can see from the picture, the brushes are in the top of the treasure chest, and then you've got all the space in there as well, presumably to put all your little who's it's and what's it's and highlighters and stuff in. Again, sit down, clench your butts. This apparently retails for... And here is where I made a slight mistake in filming, hence the pause and the voiceover. For whatever reason, I said that the chest set sold for £9.99, which would have been the bargain of the century, but no, I'm afraid it actually sells for £99.99. 100 quid. For the price breakdown, if you minus the price of the dingle hopper brushes from their other listing, you know, the $64.99 one, then the chest would be £35. Or if you count the chest as its own item as well and just divide the $99.99 price tag by 6, then each piece in this set is about £16.66, and especially for brushes, that is quite pricey. For £16 you should be getting 2 to 3 brushes. However, for me at the time, I had the money to spend, and this is what I wanted to spend it on after bills and all that sort of stuff, of course. And in the couple of months since I filmed this, I am using these brushes and cases a lot. So in that regard, I feel that it's personally worth the cost for me. My regrets are 0, I'm pleased to report. But anyway, back to moving picture. Like I said in the last video, but because I don't presume everyone watches it, it is purely because it has Ariel on it that I dropped that amount of money, and I realised that's a ridiculous thing. Or is it me, or is it lately there's a tiny bit of a trend with makeup trying to hit on people's nostalgia? Like a few months ago there was that Nickelodeon eyeshadow palette which everyone was freaking out about purely because it had a bunch of 90s cartoon characters on the box. And lately there's been the Crayola makeup brand, which is weird but fine. So I think it's like the same theory for this. I have loved Ariel since before I can remember, one of my earliest memories is getting the video for Christmas, and my mum says that leading up to it, all I asked for was the Little Mermaid movie, and I don't even remember doing that. So before I can even remember, I just loved Ariel, and that love has culminated in me dropping nearly £200 on 2 sets of makeup brushes. Now, I lamented a lot on the box last time. I loved it. So I'm gonna go over it again and try to be brief this time. It's a grey, rather nice textured box. Kind of looks like a rock that a mermaid might sit on. And you got the realistic looking scales around, which I thought was a little bit weird, but okay. Nice little pearls and 2 dingle hoppers there. Now, I didn't quite look at the sides properly enough last time. I did say that there was the Disney and Spectrum logo on the side, but some sides have these little pearls hanging down as well. And then on the front, you got the same textured grey, the realistic scales, a few little pearls, and our main girl, Ariel. Same nice little velvet bag, Spectrum and Disney there in the little Mickey head, green with the purple there, aka Ariel's colours of the tail and the clam bra. I really hope this is the way around. I'm gonna look like a bit like 3, 2, 1. That did not work. And look at her. Oh, yes. It's silvery and sort of purpley and green. I love it, and it's got like these scale details. It's just the scale details that seem more holographic. Oh, check that clasp though. The pearls and the dingle hoppers. You got the same pictures of Ariel there. See, the pictures look a little low quality and embroidered round, which is fine. I just wondered if it might look a little better without her. That's not something I ever thought I'd say. The pictures being here doesn't ruin it for me at all. There's a few like little gems, crystal things dotting the top. There's 2 zips on the side and this clasp. So what opens it? This is kind of funny as well, like the Disney and Spectrum branding there. Just that is in a separate little bit of plastic covering, I guess, to keep it all nice and neat. Let's just take that off there. There we go. Hopefully with use that'll get a little bit easier, but there's just like this little strip of plastic. Where is it? There. What's that protecting? What's that shaping out? The bottom here, completely empty, and you got the little pouch here so you can keep all your favorite mermaid makeup items. These look really soft, very different to anything I've ever used before, so this will be a good little learning curve again. Oh, I just realized that on the bottom there there's a little silver clam just on the little pouch there. I'm gonna do that same thing again, where I'm just gonna break off quick to see what does what, wipe off some makeup, and then disastrously reapply it with brushes that I've never used before and don't know how to use. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I think I've got... Oh, I've moved it around. Okay, I think I got it, and you're welcome to come for me if I'm wrong. Unlike the seashell bag and makeup kit, they're not actually numbered to help know-nothings like myself learn what's what, so I'm just having to make my best guess. So I think this round one is the foundation, that one probably the contour, this one's the blush, the highlight, and the little one, the concealer, freaking right in there in the eyes. I think that's what it is, but please feel free to correct me. So just to briefly chat about the design, I looked at just the dingle hopper set on the website, and maybe I didn't look properly, because at first I was like, hang on, it's a dingle hopper set, that looks more like a spoon. And if you are anything of a Little Mermaid fan, you know that the dingle hopper is a fork. But when you look at the back, you can see more of the fork head shape there. Now listen, I know why the head can't be shaped like a fork. It's because you need it round for all the bristles to go on, otherwise you're just going to have these weird little gaps all in your brush, and that doesn't make for good application. Although I do really like the mold on these as well. If you look, they're really quite detailed. You got the little Spectrum Disney on the bottom of the handle, and then all these little details both on the back and the front as well. So they are really, really pretty looking brushes, and they kept the grey in the bristles as well. It's plastic, but it doesn't feel like major cheap. So it's that. Now we have the disastrous application segment of the video. Very, very first impressions from my severely uneducated self. I do like the application of this brush better than the other one. I'm not sure if it's just the design. Got it in my hairline. But I'm just going to leave that foundation there in the hair, and it's going to serve as a reminder to go and look up people who actually know what they're talking about before maybe deciding to buy these. Unless you're like me and drop bomb just for nostalgia value. Concealer, which I think was this little one, because the website blurb talks about it being small so you can get into the eye. I'm not sure, do brushes work okay or not so much with stick concealers, but that's all I got. For sure this is the wrong one. It talks about a compact head, and this is the most compact head. So okay, honestly, I'm just gonna finish it off. Brush from here. Skip. Alright, so I just broke off to finish that concealer and also put powder on because there was no specific brush for that in that kit. The next one is the contour, which I'm pretty sure is this one, and I'm nervous about this because I only contour when I'm wearing cosplay. I don't do it as part of my everyday look yet, so I'm way out of practice with it. Oh, I quite like doing it with this brush. I guess for smaller contouring, like around the nose, you'd want something smaller. Yeah, definitely. I don't know why I even thought to attempt that. For just the cheeks, it's quite nice to just use this shape of brush. Bridge of the nose, not bad, but also, yeah, use a smaller brush. For cheekbones, yes, that's so... it has been worse. Blush, nice and easy. Even I know how to do blush. Just do the older. Ooh. I guess you do it like a magic wand. Whoop. Ooh. Hello. And the last one is highlight, which I think is this. Oh, down the nose, that's whoa. Freaking Rudolph there. I mean, it would have been nice if I could have applied them in the same place on the cheeks, I guess. Alright, so I'm just gonna go and finish off the look. I filled in my eyebrows, not good, but I feel better now. So, I do like these brushes a lot. I think I like them best for the powdery products like blush, contour. I think it's the way you hold them, the way the brush is shaped, you know, with the bristles on the side instead of up the top, so you just can casually hold it and do that instead of that. Would I have dropped £100 on 5 brushes and a box? Alright, carry case. If it wasn't the Little Mermaid, no, but that's what's occurred. And I do like that this has space for you to hold your makeup as well. I can see myself taking this to like conventions and overnight. But I'm very pleased that I bought both products. I don't regret dropping that money on it, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. So that is it. Thank you for sticking around. If you did, do check out the Disney and Spectrum collaboration collection if you can, as well as those brush sets. They got some makeup bags and also some Ursula themed items as well. All that's left to say is take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video, whatever it is, whenever that is. See ya!